Book 1, Chapter 15, Sowing, of Hard Times is called Father and Daughter. Mr. Gradgrind and Louisa speak together after breakfast, and it's time to reveal the big news from the last chapter. Mr. Gradgrind tells his daughter that Mr. Bounderby wants to marry her. He explains that the age difference between them is not such a problem for people as practical as they are, and explains why the marriage is a good idea. He's taken aback when Louisa asks if she's expected to love Mr. Bounderby, thinking she is above such sentimentality. He tells Louisa to make a decision based on logic and facts of the situation, and an assessment of the possible outcomes of accepting or rejecting the offer. Louisa considers the course of her life and ultimately decides to accept his proposal. People marry for reasons other than love, but even in the 19th century, a very different time, love was a common motivator for marriage. Louisa's education has driven any impulse for love or sentimentality from her rather passive mind. She has no other suitors and has no idea how she might find one if she wanted to, as she realizes her education has not provided her with social graces or the means to attract and entertain young men. When she says, "What does it matter?" in response to the proposal, she means marrying Mr. Bounderby appears neither more nor less appealing than any other option she might have. She does know that by marrying him, she may be able to do some good for her brother by helping protect him from the consequences of his vices, and she knows she will satisfy her father. Languid and detached, she has no strong preferences or emotions of her own, so the decision makes logical sense for her. She's her father's daughter, that's for sure. However, just as Dickens usually adds foreshadowing to his chapters, Louisa's comment as she looks at the smokestacks gains deeper significance. When she says, "There seems to be nothing there but languid and monotonous smoke, yet when the night comes, fire bursts out," she describes herself as she is now and her eventual emotional crisis. Her father takes her observation literally, as he does everything, for its possible double meaning as it will relate to her emotions totally goes over his head.